Inside the room, Teacher Kim stands in front of Go Changbom, like a subordinate facing his boss. For Teacher Kim, in a world where everyone struggles to eat and live, isn't it normal to work for the rich? I like people like you. I've heard about you punishing Shin Young minimum. It was quite a shock. And the rumor about me has already spread, Go Changbom says with a thin smile. After saying that, Go Changbom crosses his legs and adds, "This isn't a problem, is it? No matter what people say, you'll work for me with those hands of yours. In return, your hands will be filled with gifts, and become a source of pride for your family." Hearing this, Teacher Kim can only force a smile, thinking that this will only last for 3 years, until Kim Yun-sung graduates. After Kim Yun-sung graduates, he'll be free. Thinking this, Teacher Kim says, "Yes, I think so too." Go Changbom looks at Teacher Kim seriously and says, "I hear you like going to Miracle. Miracle is a fun place that Teacher Kim likes to visit." Go Changbom continues, saying that he's already rented Miracle for Teacher Kim, and Teacher Kim can have fun there without worrying about money, and he can even bring friends if he wants. Hearing this, Teacher Kim is shocked, and looks at Go Changbom in disbelief. Go Changbom points to his head and says, "Listen and remember this, the person you're dealing with now, is not some old man with a little money. The person you're dealing with is the heir of Myeongjin Construction, who holds power in Decent City, and has the city in the palm of his hand." Hearing this, Teacher Kim can only bow his head, knowing that what Go Changbom says is true and there's no way back. After speaking with Teacher Kim, Go Changbom leaves the room, and goes to the rooftop to meet Yun-sung. "Thanks," Go Changbom says when he meets Yun-sung. "Yeah," Kim Yun-sung replies casually. "Is that all? Aren't you going to ask why I'm thanking you?" Go Changbom asks. "It's obvious. You're thanking me for how I handled the accident." Kim Yun-sung answers, "Yeah, with this, I fully acknowledge you, and to be honest, taking down Go Chang-sok that time, anyone could do that, but this time it's different. You managed to find out what my father was thinking." Go Changbom thinks, remembering the events that unfolded as Kim Yun-sung told him. After thinking that, Go Changbom says, "I don't know what kind of future you're drawing, but it seems like you need a lot of power to try to make me the head of the family. I'll do it. So let's do our best. You in your position, and me in mine." "Sure," Kim Yun-sung says. "Such a cold kid. By the way, tell me if you need anything," Go Changbom says jokingly, trying to lighten the mood. "Something I need?" Kim Yun-sung asks. "Right now, I'm willing to do anything for you. Anytime you need it." Go Changbom says with a smile. "Anything? If so, how much money can you give me?" Kim Yun-sung asks. The scene changes to a classroom, where Teacher Kim is standing in front of the class, enthusiastically making an announcement. "I have some good news for you all. The school has partnered with Myeongjin Construction as a sponsor, and this partnership comes with a scholarship. The scholarship is worth 10 million won. There's no limit to the number of recipients, but of course, it won't be given out easily." Teacher Kim says with excitement. The students in the class are shocked by the large amount of the scholarship, and the room starts to buzz with whispers. The recipient of the scholarship is someone who regularly attends school, with a bright future ahead of them, Teacher Kim adds. After saying that, Teacher Kim claps his hands and looks at Kim Yun-sung, saying, "Everyone, let's give a round of applause, because the first recipient of this scholarship is none other than one of our own students." Kim Yun-sung. The class erupts in surprise, with some students whispering that it's no surprise Kim Yun-sung is receiving the scholarship, because Go Changbom is his guardian. Others think it's a show, but some believe Kim Yun-sung deserves it because he's the top-ranked student in the school. For more information, Kim Si-wo from Class 8 is also selected as the second recipient of the scholarship. Let's all stay motivated. If you work hard, maybe one of you will be chosen by Myeongjin Construction, Teacher Kim adds. The scene changes to outside the school gate, where 3 students are walking and talking about Kim Yun-sung's connection to the Myeongjin Construction family. I mean, it's obvious. Don't even count Kim Yun-sung, since he became class president and ranked first in the midterm, but Kim Si-wo? Oh, come on, he used to do taekwondo, but now he's nothing, one of the students says. The others agree, and they start speculating about Kim Yun-sung's relationship with Myeongjin Construction. The scene cuts to Kim Yun-sung standing in front of them, making them nervous and scared. Kim Yun-sung calls them over, his expression cold. After the incident where Yun-sung defeated the Sunbae Nim group, he's been nicknamed the Psycho from Cheonal. Kim Yun-sung calls them over with a cold expression, making the guy in the middle, Cho Jae-jin, tremble with fear, thinking he's going to be killed with fear. Cho Jae-jin approaches him. Lift your head. You're Cho Jae-jin, right? The one they call the blabbermouth of Cheonal. Yun-sung says. Why yes, that's me. Cho Jae-jin replies, with a shaking voices. No point in talking about me behind my back. I don't care. I like you because you gossip about people. And if your nickname is true, and you're close to everyone at Cheonal High, then I have a request. Yun-sung says. Tell me what to do. I'll do anything. Cho Jae-jin says, feeling relieved. About the scholarship. It's true the selection wasn't fair. Siwo and I are proof of that. I'm sure you've heard the scholarship has no limits, meaning you can get it too. Yun-sung says with a smile. Cho Jae-jin swallows hard, realizing what Yun-sung is getting at. Yun-sung puts a hand on his shoulder and whispers. Spread the rumor that the Myung-jin construction scholarship is unfair. Add some spice to it. The next day, Cho Jae-jin does as he's told, spreading the rumor that Myung-jin construction created the scholarship for students who are good to Yun-sung. The rumor spreads like wildfire, with Cho Jae-jin adding evidence to make it believable. In class, Cho Jae-jin tells everyone to be good to Kim Yun-sung, maybe they'll get the scholarship too. The rumor reaches the cafeteria, with Cho Jae-jin saying Myung-jin construction wants to clean up the school. The rumor reaches Sunbae Nim's ears, and he thinks about joining Yun-sung. If Yun-sung needs someone to fight, Sunbae Nim thinks he's the man. The scene changes to the school hallway, where Sunbae Nim calls Cho Jae-jin over. Hey blabbermouth. Come here, Sunbae Nim says. Cho Jae-jin approaches nervously. Is it true? Sunbae Nim asks seriously. Ah, yeah, I'm the one who said it. Cho Jae-jin replies. Cho Jae-jin whispers to Sunbae Nim. Yun-sung plans to make Cheonal High his kingdom, taking over all schools with the power he's built. If someone strong and loyal comes along, I'm sure he'll take care of them. You know how many scholarships there are, right? Hearing Cho Jae-jin's words, Sunbae Nim realizes the huge amount he could get, even more than what he got from Shin Young-min. But there's one problem, he had a conflict with Yun-sung before, and tried to gang up on him, ending in defeat. Sunbae Nim wants to ask Yun-sung directly if he'll be accepted. The scene changes to the evening, with Sunbae Nim waiting for Yun-sung outside the school gate. When Yun-sung approaches, Sunbae Nim feels nervous. Kim Yun-sung, I want to talk to you. Can you spare some time? Sunbae Nim asks. Yun-sung walks past him, saying, follow me. Sunbae Nim is surprised, but follows Yun-sung, thinking maybe this is his chance. I'll apologize for what happened before. I was stupid and greedy, but... Sunbae Nim starts. Yun-sung cuts him off. Get to the point. Sunbae Nim nervously says, I heard the rumor about you wanting to clean up the schools. If you need someone strong and loyal, I need money. Can you take me? I won't disappoint you. I also heard you planned Shin Young-min's downfall. Yun-sung looks at him with a sharp gaze, clamping his fist. That's true. I'm interested in taking you, but you have to pass a test first. The scene changes to Park Jin-woo, confused about being summoned by Sunbae Nim, wondering why seniors are being called too. What's going on? Who does he think he is? Summoning is like this. One senior says. Sunbae Nim arrives, his face bruised, making the seniors gasp. Ignoring their anger, Sunbae Nim says coldly, listen, from now on, I'm following Kim Yun-sung. The seniors are furious, hearing Yun-sung's name. Do you have a last wish? One senior says angrily. Sunbae Nim ignores them, preparing to fight. Anyone who doesn't want to follow Kim Yun-sung, raise your hand. I'll kill you right now. The reason Sunbae Nim's face is bruised is because Yun-sung beat him up before, as a test. The test was for Sunbae Nim to become a punching bag. A few hours ago, Sunbae Nim kneels in a hallway, groaning in pain. Damn it, this hurts like hell. Sunbae Nim glances at his phone. On the screen, he sees 5 million won that just hit his bank account. He thinks, this is a lot of money, while also remembering the brutal beating he took from Yun-sung. After beating Sunbae Nim to a pulp and leaving him sprawled on the arena floor, Yun-sung says, from now on, you're my dog. Tomorrow, you'll be selected for the scholarship. Stay loyal, do your job well, and I'll give you even more rewards. But you'd better never betray me. The second you do, I'll make you regret it. I'll break you into pieces. After recalling Yun-sung's words, Sunbae Nim asks himself if he's doing the right thing or not, but money is still money. Spitting on the ground to steel himself, Sunbae Nim mutters, so what? Where else can someone like me get this much money? At least this is better than being stuck with the golden circle. After saying that, Sunbae Nim immediately calls a third-year student to meet up. Back to the present, Sunbae Nim beats a third-year student until he collapses, his own body still trembling. You damn third-year brat. Did you think I've been obeying you because I can't fight? I've been holding back because of that monster, Shin Young-min. Without him, you guys are nothing. Sunbae Nim says, staring coldly at the fallen student. Sunbae Nim turns to the other third years and says with an icy tone, anyone else still want to think differently? The other third years are terrified, they don't even dare to look Sunbae Nim in the face. Seeing no reaction, Sunbae Nim says, okay, I'll take that as a yes. We're all on the same page now. After that, Sunbae Nim turns back, grabs the head of the third year he just beat up, and says, burn this into your brain. I don't understand complicated things, and I don't know how to make plans. So from now on, I'm serving Kim Yun-sung like he's a god, and now you have to follow every order he gives too. While raising his hand and slapping the third year across the face, Sunbae Nim continues, if he tells you to show your cheek, you better be ready to get slapped. If anyone at Cheonal High wants to go against Yun-sung, we take them out. Don't you dare think about attacking him, because if you even think about it, I'll break every bone in your body until you're dead. Also, the rumor about Kim Yun-sung giving scholarships to anyone who's nice to him. It's true, so let's support Kim Yun-sung with everything we've got, Sunbae Nim says as he walks away, the other third years following behind him. The next day at school, Park Jinwoo is walking with his friends. One of Park Jinwoo's friends says, serving Yun-sung like he's a god. He only got beaten once and now he's Yun-sung's loyal dog. Pathetic, Park Jinwoo adds. What an idiot, there's no way he's giving out money just because people follow his orders, another friend scoffs. While walking, Park Jinwoo gets curious about the crowd in front of the bulletin board and asks, what's with the commotion? As Park Jinwoo walks up to the bulletin board, he's immediately shocked by the announcement. It lists the names of the students who just received scholarships and the recipients this time are Sunbae Nim and Cho Jae-jin. Seeing that, Park Jinwoo instantly realizes that everything Sunbae Nim said last night is true. He gets curious, what exactly is Kim Yun-sung's connection to Myeongjin construction? But the person Park Jinwoo is even more curious about is Cho Jae-jin. How did he get the scholarship? What has that cyberbully done? The scene cuts to Park Jinwoo asking how he managed to get that scholarship. Cho Jae-jin says casually, me. I just did what Yun-sung told me to. That's why I got the scholarship. You should be careful too, you know what I mean, right? Don't end up like Shin Young-min, who tried to fight Yun-sung. Hearing that, Park Jinwoo immediately feels afraid. If Cheonal High really becomes Yun-sung's kingdom, then as someone who once clashed with Yun-sung, how is he supposed to even go to school? Not long after, Kim Yun-sung arrives with Kim Siwo beside him. Seeing Kim Yun-sung approach, the students part to make way for him. From that moment on, the situation changes. No one at Cheonal High dares to go against Kim Yun-sung anymore. The scene cuts to the road, where Young Chan-soo is driving his car while talking to someone on the phone. That bastard Kim Yun-sung has torn the whole school apart. Everyone there respects him now, Young Chan-soo says, annoyed. Maybe that's because you didn't do your job properly. The man on the phone says. We're sorry about that, Young Chan-soo replies. You dare say sorry that easily after asking for more payment? I trusted you with this job because I heard the golden circle was good. Do you know my son is struggling right now? Just seeing him struggle hurts me. If you keep delivering results like this, I'll tell Golden Line that golden circle isn't what it used to be. The man on the phone snaps, irritated. Relax, we're fully prepared this time. We'll finish it no matter what. We'll get it done before November. He'll definitely submit his withdrawal letter. Young Chan-soo says. Fine, I'll trust you for now, the man says and immediately hangs up. Geez, the situation's awful. This isn't even a big job, you get that, right Taejun? Young Chan-soo says. Why are you asking something that obvious? Don't forget my promise, Taejun replies. That man is Choi Tae-jun, a 17-year-old hitman from Golden Circle. After saying that, Choi Tae-jun gets out of the car and walks away. Watching Choi Tae-jun walk off, Young Chan-soo can't believe he has to use a Golden Circle hitman just to deal with some kid like Kim Yun-sung, especially in a remote place like this. The scene cuts to Principal Oh Dae-wan's office. Your name's Tae-jun, right? We don't usually accept transfer students at a time like this, but since you're a request from the Seoul Education Office Chief, please keep that in mind. About that, can I ask what your relationship is with the Seoul Education Office Chief? Principal Oh Dae-wan says, slightly suspicious. He's my dad's friend, Tae-jun answers shortly. Hearing that only makes Principal Oh Dae-wan's suspicion grow. Glancing sideways, Principal Oh Dae-wan thinks, there's no way it's just a friend. Forcing a student transfer like this is illegal. And why transfer him to Cheonil High specifically? Could this have something to do with Golden Circle? After thinking that, Principal Oh Dae-wan says, Choi Tae-jun, let me make this clear. Cheonil High is a school that upholds honesty. So if you break the school rules, don't expect us to go easy on you. Even if your dad is friends with the Seoul Education Office Chief. Got it. So, which class am I in? Choi Tae-jun asks with a faint smile. Choi Tae-jun gets sent to class 1, 5. In the classroom, Choi Tae-jun stands at the front, introducing himself. My name is Choi Tae-jun. I'm a transfer student from Seoul. I hope we can get along, Choi Tae-jun says. Hearing the name Choi Tae-jun, something that sounds oddly familiar, makes Park Jin-woo think he's heard that name somewhere before. Turns out, Choi Tae-jun and Park Jin-woo have known each other for a long time. The scene cuts to behind the school. Park Jin-woo and Choi Tae-jun are smoking while chatting. Didn't expect to run into you here. It's been 6 months since we met at that gathering, Park Jin-woo says. We had a great time back then, Choi Tae-jun replies. 6 months ago, Choi Tae-jun was very well known in Sungdong and thinks about joining Golden Circle, because he figures he might need them to find work in the future. That's where Park Jin-woo and Choi Tae-jun meet. By the way, how's this place? Didn't you say you were the strongest here? Choi Tae-jun asks. Oh, yeah, I'm the strongest here, nothing special. The principal is just obsessed with making this the best school. But you should be careful of someone, Park Jin-woo answers nervously. Choi Tae-jun glances at Park Jin-woo. He knows Park Jin-woo is just bluffing about being the strongest. And even though Kim Yun-sung has powerful backing, Choi Tae-jun has strong backing of his own that can help him. With a sly smile, Choi Tae-jun says, whatever it is, I'm glad to see you. Let's get along, okay, Jin-woo. The scene cuts back inside the classroom, where Choi Tae-jun is yawning while thinking about what to do. Because this isn't just about winning fights. He needs to stay for 6 months and crush the student named Kim Yun-sung at Cheonil. After that, he'll get the job he was promised. To Choi Tae-jun, this seems easy. He just needs to get Kim Yun-sung involved in a fight, and he's confident it'll work because he's done it many times before. All he needs to do is turn Cheonil High into a nightmare for Kim Yun-sung. The reason Choi Tae-jun feels so confident. In the Golden Circle organization, hitmen are divided into several classes. First, there's S class, they're untouchable. Then A class, the best. And B class, the best in the province. Choi Tae-jun is in the B class category of Golden Circle. With a victorious grin, Choi Tae-jun immediately starts plotting how to destroy Kim Yun-sung. His plan is to manipulate the second-year students into fighting him, then get the third years to fight him too. Feeling like his plan is perfect, Choi Tae-jun thinks this job won't even take 6 months to finish. Choi Tae-jun walks up to Park Jin-woo and asks him to show him around the school because he wants to see the other classes. Park Jin-woo agrees to Choi Tae-jun's request and takes him on a tour of the school. After they reach Yun-sung's classroom, Class 1, Park Jin-woo points toward it and says, this is the last class. The homeroom teacher is Mr. Kim Young-chul, and that kid named Kim Yun-sung I mentioned earlier is in this class. Really? Choi Tae-jun says. As they open the door, Park Jin-woo feels like today is his unlucky day, because Kim Yun-sung is just sitting at his desk. Seeing Kim Yun-sung quietly studying, Choi Tae-jun walks up to Yun-sung and says, hey, what are you doing, you little bastard? How dare you glare at me like that? Watching Choi Tae-jun walk up and act arrogant in front of Kim Yun-sung, Park Jin-woo panics. He's terrified, never expecting things to turn out like this. Kim Yun-sung glances at Choi Tae-jun and says, aren't you the one being way too confident? I wasn't even looking at you. Choi Tae-jun glares at Kim Young-sung and says, looks like you want to fight me, doesn't it? So quit the bullshit. Kim Young-sung smiles back and says, but can you handle what you just did? What do you mean? Choi Tae-jun starts, but before he can finish his sentence, a clean punch from behind slams right into him. The punch sends Choi Tae-jun to the floor, and he furiously looks up to see who dared to hit him while snarling, you damn bastard. I'm really sorry, Young-sung. I didn't bring him here to cause trouble. This jerk did it on his own. So please, just let this slide, Park Jin-woo says, his voice trembling with fear as he kneels and begs. Witnessing the whole thing, Choi Tae-jun is completely shocked. He can't believe what's happening right in front of him.